and also the subject matter itself is very advanced, yet somehow or the other I am gathering my audacity to present this. Whatever I am presenting is purely theoretical from my standpoint. I have absolute zero realizations on this, but yet, for the pleasure of the Vaishnavas, for the pleasure of the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna, for the purification of myself, I would like to present this. Otherwise, please, we may also have some discussions as we move forward on this topic, but nevertheless, I'm not fully qualified, nor actually I have real deeper understanding it myself, but I'll just present as much as I can, and I'll repeat from whatever the acharyas have explained. So here we are, the meeting of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Ramananda Rai. So as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has taken the tour to South India, so he came into the current place of Andhra Pradesh. I think if I'm not mistaken, it is very close to Rajamandri, Kovur, that area. And he came to the banks of Godavari, river Godavari. And at that time, this is about 500 years back, and that specific area was ruled by Madras province, and the king was Prataparudra, not the Prataparudra of Kakatiya dynasty. This is Prataparudra from Orissa. So during that ruling, Srila Ramananda Rai was appointed as a, if I'm not mistaken, governor, for that specific area. He was a very, very highly esteemed position. And as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was taking bath, and for Mahaprabhu, he has always lost himself in Vrindavan. So he sees Godavari and he thinks that it is river Yamuna, right? So anything in this world reminds him of only things related to Shri Krishna. Constantly, the theme of Shri Chaitanya, the theme that was presented by Srila Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami Pad in the magnum opus Sri Chaitanya Charitamrita is always about how the Lord and the devotees were completely lost in Krishna. Externally they are acting, but internally they are all lost themselves in the ocean of Bhakti Rasamrita, Sindhu. Sindhu means ocean. Rasa Amrita means nectar, nectarian. Rasa means the mellows. There is no closest definition for rasa. It's very difficult to explain it in English. Akhila Rasamrita Murti. Krishna is called Akhila Rasamrita Murti. Raso Vai Saha. Vedic Vedanta Sukti is that Raso Vai Saha. He himself is Rasa. Rasa means, the easiest way we can understand maybe in the physical, in material realm is like if you nicely take, in Andhra Pradesh you have these mango, what is that, Banginipalli? Yeah, so many people eat that rasa. They are so tasteful, right? Like that. So that is the physical rasa that we experience, right? But when we take the path of spirituality, when we actually make advance, the promise that the acharyas have given to all of us is that we are all have the birthright to experience that rasa, rasa anubhuti. One can experience that, and the best of that experience can happen when somebody dovetails their propensities in the service of Lord Shri Krishna and Srimati Radharani. So Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is always lost in Vrindavan, even though he is there at the banks of river Godavari. But anyways, as he was taking bath and doing his daily rituals of Sandhya Vandanam and all that, there's a huge procession was coming. And in the procession, there is like a lot of Veda mantras are being, recited, a lot of drums were there and all that. And those of you who have seen Bahubali's movie, the interval thing, right, there will be a huge commotion, huge thing will happen. The mantrocharana is happening, the drums are being played, so many people are dancing. We've seen that scene, right? Like that. Because he is a magistrate, he's a not magistrate, he's actually governor. And he's coming, those days, 500 years back, not like today. If you see all these politicians, they'll have all these drums and all, and everybody's whistling, they'll put some huge red tilak, but everybody's drunken and all. Like that kind of a scenario, right? We have seen that. Right, in our India, if some local, even MLA, not even MLA, even the councillor also winning, they will like huge hangama. But this hangama, those days, the hangama was done even very, very auspiciously with Veda mantras, with Brahmanas Ucharana, all that scene was there. So as he was coming, immediately Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu understood that this was Ramananda Rai. And actually, prior to his tour to South India, Srila Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told Sriman Mahaprabhu that he should meet certainly this personality called Ramananda Rai. So he immediately recognized Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And as soon as he recognized, Mahaprabhu wanted to run and immediately hug him. Now, one may externally think, oh, because this guy is a very famous guy. If somebody, big guy comes, right, for example, right, then, we all go and, invite that person, make him sit, we give garland, all that we do. Many times, Prabhuji arranges big programs and he invites all the dignitaries, right. So, when the dignitary is coming at the door itself, yesterday, like for example, yesterday Lord Ramachandra was invited. Everybody went to the door. And they were doing nice, kirtan and all that, like that. But of course, that is due for the service of the Lord, not for the mundane personalities of this world. But nevertheless, sometimes, they are given highest position. We have to recognize it, because even a person getting a highest position in this material world is only by the mercy of the Lord. Whatever they do, their deeds may be right or wrong, but nevertheless, they were given that position. So that as the prasada, the mercy of the Lord, one should still respect that position, right? So there is nothing wrong. But in this case, Ramananda Rai externally may be a huge, big dignitary, yet more than that, he was a greatest devotee. Sriman Mahaprabhu does not fall for these external designations. He wanted to go run and hug him because he is also a great devotee, because he heard about him from Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya before he started his journey. So he ran, he wanted to run, but he had to check the etiquette of the people around him externally, so he didn't do that. And immediately, as soon as Ramananda Rai also saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he saw him as if the radiance that was, he was in a sannyasi dress. This is of course generated by Gemini. Okay, but still I think it did some good job. But Mahaprabhu is more effulgent. He was effulgent, like 1,000 suns coming at one point, at the same point. How much radiance will be there, right? Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nityanandau Sahoditau Gaudodaye Pushpavantau Chitrau Sandau Tamonudau. Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami also opens Chaitanya Charitamrita glorifying that Vande Shri Krishna Chaitanya, my Lord Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Sahoditau, and both of you brothers, Nityananda Rama and Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Gaudodaya Pushpavanto Chitro Sandhu, you both have, like a sun and moon coming together. Sun and moon coming together. And you have arisen at the horizons of Gaudadesh. So Gaudadesh means the current land of West Bengal. To dissipate the darkness of ignorance in all our hearts, like that. So Ramananda Rai immediately saw the brilliance of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and immediately he did a full dandavat. Full dandavat means like like a rod if you fall. And don't experiment on this side. Okay, don't do that kind of thing. But they that much. It's actually dandavat means falling like a rod. Danda means what? Rod, stick. Dandavat means like a rod. If you leave the rod, then what will happen? Directly it will fall down, right? Like that. That's how Vaishnavas will offer obeisances to the others, to the seniors, like that. It's full dandavat, like that he did, Ramananda Rai. And then Ramananda Rai was lifted by Sriman Mahaprabhu and asked, who are you? Because he wanted to double check, right, who this personality is. Here the answer from Ramananda Rai. Who is the governor for that entire area? Okay, if let's say if Texas governor comes here, okay, and you tell him, if somebody says, who are you? First of all, how dare you ask, like that they will say, right? But anyway, he'll say, oh, I am so and so, I have so many qualifications, I am now the head of the entire state of Texas, like that he'll. But here he's saying, Ramananda Rai, my Lord Sriman Mahaprabhu, I am your very lowest of the servant. And I actually belong to a Shudra community. And I have no qualifications to stand in front of you. Like that he was presenting. Just see. I can say that I am the magistrate, like that, right? He's saying, I am the lowest of the lowest, Sriman Mahaprabhu. And the first word he said is, I am the lowest and the lowest of the lowest of your servants. I am just your servant, my Lord. Like that he was presenting himself. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, please don't express so much of namrata. Namrata means humility. My heart is breaking, like that, and Ashtasattvika Bhava started coming, when they hugged each other. He lifted the Mahaprabhu lifted him, and then they hugged each other. And in that, they actually, they lost in their own world. Because actually, I forgot, anybody knows, according to Gaur Ganodesha Deepika, Ramananda Rai was who? Anybody knows? I forgot, I just went blank. Prabhuji, with your Google Acharya, can you quickly check? Gaur Ganodesha Deepika, Ramananda Rai, originally who he is? You just do Google, it will tell. Forgot, is one of the Manjaris or like that? Huh? Anybody knows? Yeah, but who that personality? That's what I forgot myself. So, Vishakha Mataji, Vishakha Devi. So he is directly Vishakha Devi. Now imagine Lord Krishna and Srimati Vishakha coming together. How will that be? In this Bhaumya Leela, in this Leela of the pastimes of the Lord in this planet. So then he says, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has spoken great things about you. So it is my great fortune that I have. In fact, my entire existence, Mahaprabhu is saying, my existence he is presenting himself as a human being. Okay, my entire existence has become a meaningful thing just by having the audience of you, my Lord. Oh, thank you, Mataji. So, like that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was telling. And Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya spoke great qualities. Thank you, Prabhu. Yeah, I'm drawing up a little. Indeed, I have come here only to meet you, my Lord, my dear Ramananda Rai. I have received your interview now that my life has become meaningful. Like that, they were exchanging. So I think in the interest of time, I will move on. And he says, Mahaprabhu actually says, although I am just see, Mahaprabhu is presenting him, I am a Mayavadi sannyasi. Although I am a Mayavadi sannyasi and I am a non-devotee. Here we are all saying I am a devotee, and anytime when somebody new people come, right? Who are you? We want to say, when did you get your initiation, Prabhuji? Because as if initiation date is like it's a corporate culture. Okay, based on that, now I will decide whether you are a senior or junior to me, like that. Oh, you didn't get initiated? Oh, really? Then that, even like persons like myself, he'll say, No, I did not get initiated, but I came to Krishna consciousness in 2000 only. So many applications came to me to get initiated, but I only put all of them as if, I put them on hold like this. Here Mahaprabhu is saying, I am a Mayavadi sannyasi and I am a non-devotee. And I am also just floating, just like this here and there. But please, you have come in your association, a Krishna Bhakti will sprout in my heart, like that Mahaprabhu was saying. So anyways, they finally decided, because they had to check that external aspect also, because the other Brahmanas were thinking, this personality is a Shudra guy and he is a great Maha Sannyasi. What is happening like this? Because those days some etiquette culture was there. They were thinking like those, the Smarta Brahmanas. Anyway, Mahaprabhu never cared for any of this. So, but they have to check externally also. So they decided, long story short, Ramananda Rai says, please my lord, stay here for some days. And Mahaprabhu also says, yes, I will stay here for more number of days, because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told me that you have some secrets, great wealth about Krishna, and I want to hear from you, like that. Okay. So they depart for that day. Mahaprabhu goes and he has a dinner at one of the Brahmanas' place and all that. But before departing, they decide appointment again. Tomorrow at so and so Montessori Aspire, so and so date on Sunday, let us come and meet together. And that's how they came here and meeting today at this place. And we are all given an audience of how that meeting goes. This is the beauty of Srimad Bhagavatam. This is the beauty of Chaitanya Charitamrita. When we read Chaitanya Charitamrita, when we read Srimad Bhagavatam, this is how we have to read. Imagine, for again, a crude example. There are a lot of things going on. If President of United States is meeting, let's say Israel President, whatever, and they are talking, do we get to know everything? We don't get to see what they are talking and all. Like they are just this presidents of the so-called worlds of today, right? Material world. But imagine the greatest of the greatest, Sriman Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and amazing greatest of the greatest devotees, Sri Ramananda Rai, and they are alone meeting together. But here we are, given a choice and an opportunity to hear from them directly. And that too, it is happening in this Gita Mandir. So imagine what a great fortune, right? That's how we have to read. When you are reading Srimad Bhagavatam, you are given, you are putting those chairs, like these chairs. If two people are talking, another chair has been put, and you can sit there and then directly listen. When Arjuna and the Supreme Lord Shri Krishna are talking, Bhagavad Gita is like they're giving a choice to sit in front of them and hear their conversation. Like that you have to read. So they come together. And then they ask. So Mahaprabhu asks, okay, now that we are here back, tell me what is the greatest thing that you have ever heard? What is the meaning of this life? The greatest thing that you have ever heard, the greatest goal one should have. What is that you have heard? Tell me that. Now here you see, and Sriman Mahaprabhu asks this question. To whom? Huh? Who is asking the question? Everybody repeat. Shri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And who is answering? Shri Ramananda Rai. Okay. Both of them are talking. Now in Bhagavad Gita, who are talking? Shri Krishna and Arjuna. Who is asking questions in Bhagavad Gita? Arjuna is asking. Whom? Who is answering? Krishna. In this case, ulta. Krishna is asking questions. Krishna in the form of Sriman Mahaprabhu is asking questions. I don't know anything. You tell me. Right? Sometimes the student, right, is given full knowledge, and the teacher will pretend, I don't know. You tell me, like that. I have no idea. They pretend. Sometimes parents, while teaching, also to make them realize, right, like that. So Mahaprabhu asks, what is the best thing that you have heard? And he says this is the first one. If one executes the prescribed duties of his social position, he awakens his original Krishna consciousness. What it means is, as you can see at the title, Varnashrama Dharma. Varnashrama Dharma. We may not be able to cover everything today. There are 12, but we will cover half. And we can do. So Varnashrama Dharma, if somebody executes, then one can awaken Krishna consciousness. Varnashrama Dharma means, Varna means Chaturvarnam. 4 Varnas are there. Brahmana, Kshatriya, Vaishya, Shudra. Brahmana means intelligent class. Kshatriya means administrative class. Vaishya means mercantile class, business class. And then Shudra means working class. So in an enterprise, you have horizontal business units and vertical business units. Vertical business units means you may have one for sales organization is one, marketing organization is one, engineering is one, like that. But then horizontal organization is HR, human resources, for example. Human resources is runs for all. Understand, everybody? Like that. That is a horizontal. It spans. If you put a matrix, everybody is understanding what I am saying? Same thing. Varna ashrama is like a matrix, like this. One runs vertical and one runs. Vertical is Brahmana, intelligent class. Kshatriya, administrative class. Vaishya, business class, mercantile class, who do the business. And Shudra, working class. One puts a head and proposes an idea on how to execute things. Brahmana class. Administrative class operationalizes it. And then the mercantile class runs business on top of it. And then working class helps all these other classes by doing the actual work, hands-on work. So that is vertical system, Varnas. Ashrama means Brahmacharya ashramam, Grihastha ashramam, Vanaprastha ashramam, and Sannyasa ashramam. Brahmacharya ashramam means student life. Whether you are a Brahmana, or Kshatriya, or Vaishya, or Shudra, you have to be a student, right? So it's a horizontal organization. Everybody is understanding? Horizontal, it runs horizontal. So, student life, Brahmacharya, Grihastha, household life. We are all householders right now, right? Means like you have a Grihastha means there is a Gruhini, there is a housemaker, and a man and a woman come together. They run the home, and all that. That is Grihastha ashramam. Then Vanaprastha ashramam. Vanaprastha ashramam means old days one who goes to Vana means forest. Now nowadays even in Vana also there is no more Vanas left. First of all, they are building all raising skyscrapers, and on top of it, these Vanas were already occupied by this Appan, that Appan, Veerappan, every Appans. Simhadri Appan we have to go, but these Appanas are occupying the Vanas. Okay, so there is no more Vana, but you can take that in principle. Vanaprastha ashramam means retirement age, and then comes sannyas, complete renunciation. So these run horizontal. Everybody understood? So this is called Varnashrama system. This is the best system that Krishna, Chaturvarnam Maya Shastam Gunakarma Vibhaga. Krishna says that he has devised this and created this system for the humanity to function properly. The Lord himself has done that. Right? So the first proposal is that if somebody executes according to their prescribed duties, according to the Varnashrama system, they will please Krishna. This is the best I have heard, Ramananda Rai said. Okay, and he gives reasoning. Chaturvarnam, he said, Atah pumbir dujashreshta varnashrama vibhagashaha swanushthitastasya dharmasya samsiddhir haritoshanam. Haritoshanam means to please the Lord Shri Hari. If one executes their prescribed duties according to Varnashrama system, Varnashrama vibhagasya swa anushthitasya dharmasya, one should execute this. Samsiddhir, the perfection of that execution is to please Haritoshanam. To please whom? Krishna. So whether you are a housemaker, whether you are a project manager, whether you are a TPM, whether you are a solution architect, whether you are a chief architect, whether you are a businessman, whether you are a best chef, whether you are an artist, whether you are anybody whoever you are, if you execute your occupational duties to please dash, fill in the blank, that is the perfection. This is the first proposal that Shriman Ramananda Rai has made. Yes, everybody is with me? But then Mahaprabhu said, hey, this is bahya, this is all external, Baba. What are you talking? I came here to listen from you, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya said so many things. आगे कहो और थोड़ा और बताओ. This is all external. I don't even consider this. Like that he says. What? You consider this nothing? Okay, let me try. Then he proposes the next one. I don't know if you can see. Karmarpana. To offer the results of one's activities to Krishna is the essence of all perfection. To offer the results of one's activities to Krishna. Whatever activity you do, I'm a best cook. Offer the cooking material, whatever you cook to Krishna. Like now prasadam is there. And all the Matas, in spite of having such a long day yesterday, they still brought prasadam today again. So you offer that to Krishna, right? Somebody is working hard, getting their paycheck, W2. You offer something to Krishna. Prabhuji, has also put there nicely, everybody get an opportunity to do some brick sponsorship like that. Yesterday, Prabhuji was helping me to understand, okay, you have to explain like this, like that. Prabhuji told me. Yes. So like that, right? Whatever. So fruit means you go work and then you get a paycheck, offer something. You have a talent, you paint somebody. Yesterday one Mataji was beautiful painting she made. And she made the paintings of Lord Shri Krishna, Balaji, like that. They can offer that. Of course, they are offering, but it's their art as a offering to Krishna, like that. Anything you can offer. So, to offer the results of one's activities to Krishna is the essence of all perfection. And Krishna himself says, Yat karoshi yad asnasi, yat juhosi dadasi yat, yat tapasyasi kaunteya, tat kurushva madarpanam. Whatever you do, whatever you eat, whatever you sacrifice, please do it. Mad arpanam. Do it as a sacrifice to me, Krishna says. So offering your real karma arpana. Tat kurushva madarpanam, right? And system of Varnashrama Dharma so the reason the previous one was rejected is because in the system of Varnashrama Dharma, the previous one is what? Varnashrama Dharma, right? There is still, the Varnashrama system deals with trigunyas. What are the trigunas? Mode of Sattva, Tamo and Rajoguna. So because of that, there is some mixture of, if you have nice kheer, it's, vermicelli, nicely boiled, and condensed milk, full sugar, ghee, badam. I don't know the recipe, but Matas they don't know the best, right? At least the ingredients, did I get them correctly? Because that's what I look for. That's why, I know. Otherwise, if you ask me to cook, I don't know. But anyway, those ingredients, nicely boiled to the right temperature, full ghee, badam, cashews, right? Nicely just fried enough. The cashew should be fried just enough, let it become brown, not too much brown. And then you put that and offer it to the Lord, and then it comes to your plate. Wow. Right? And then you are about to eat, and somebody comes, hey, wait. I have nice ingredients, and they'll put a sand particles, little bit only. They sprinkle. Will you enjoy that? Will you think that Krishna will enjoy that? No, because the purest Shuddha form of our seva, when it is offered to the Lord and you put some material desires on it, and then it becomes a little bit distasteful. That's why Mahaprabhu said, first one, Varnashrama, theek hai. You are putting some little sand in it. I don't like it. That's why he rejected the first one. So he says, karma arpana is better. Dharma swanisrita pumsam vishwakshena kathasha na utpadayed yadratim shramaye vahi kevalam. So he proposes that not only you act according to your varnashrama dharma, but unless that varnashrama dharma, sometimes there is a because of the trigunas, there is a chance that you will forget. Many times we ask the questions, Prabhuji, I'm leading a very, very, very toughest, busiest work nowadays with a lot of these oracles of the world, Amazons of the world. Everybody is firing people. So in your team, if you have 10 people, now only 3 people are given, and you're given your digital twins, AI. Now they're calling digital twins. Now this is the word they're using, digital twin. So if you are a project manager, you are given 10 project managers are there, they'll remove 9 people and they'll give you one digital twin who can perform 9x, and the only one person will be retained. You understand? So eventually that digital twin will become single twin and you will be gone also. because AI will take over for sure, like that. Anyway, so they are giving these twins, and I don't know why I said that. I lost track. Anyway, what I was talking prior to that? Sand particles, yeah. Anyway, dharmasvana, yeah, okay, if you do, whatever the activity you do, if that does not produce attraction towards, yes, this is what I was trying to say. With this work, 9 to 10, 9 a.m. to no more 5 p.m., 9 a.m. to 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. work nowadays. Everybody is working 12 hours. With that much of schedule, there is every chance that you will completely forget Krishna consciousness. When will I chant 16 rounds? When will I read Swadhyay? When will I attend so many programs? Where is and you know, all these are great rishis, those who are running Gita Mandir, Sashtang Dandavats. So much of busyness, they are running such a huge programs. It is not possible ordinary. I'm actually not for Prabhujis, actually all full Dandavats to Matajis. They are the ones who are actually running Prabhujis. Right? So much of, how much of a health thing they have to put at risk. So much of time they will put, so much of cooking, so much of organization, all the Matajis full Dandavats today. I really feel so much for them. They are the ones who are actually running the center. Right, Prabhu? You agree? 100%, yes. Everybody has to agree. Seriously, that is the reality. So, that Varnashrama, that is whatever the endeavor we are doing, we will get consumed in that. And many times the people ask, I'm so busy, I don't know where to chat, I don't even remember. How do I remember? How do I balance? Work-life balance, they say. Right? How do I balance work and spiritual life balance? Like that they will ask. That is why Varnashrama system will consume you. Hence he is saying, Karma Arpana. While doing this work, at least if you offer the activities, then it is, you are remembering something at least. Right? So, and if that activities do not produce, Shrama eva hi kevalam. Dharma swanishtha pumsam visvaksheno kathashuya na utpadayet. Na utpadayet means if it does not utpadayet, if it does not produce, visvaksheno kathashuya, the glories of the Lord Shri Krishna. If it does not, rati, yad ratim, ratim means attraction. If you are not attracted to Krishna consciousness, if you are not attracted to come to Gita Mandir every week and then hear the glories of the Lord like this, whatever you are doing, you are just doing and then, but not interested in hearing about the glories. That entire endeavor, Shrama eva hi kevalam, means it is just a futile attempt. Okay, that is what it says. So hence he proposes this one. Then Mahaprabhu says, "Arey, ये भी बाह्य है, आगे कहो और कुछ कहो यार, this is all external. Please tell me something else." Mahaprabhu asks. Then comes third. What is the time, Prabhu? Another 5 minutes, 10 minutes max. 12. Okay. Can you just hint like this when it is 12? Otherwise, I'll just get lost myself. That way I'll stop, right? And conclude at least whatever you have heard. So he says, "Aage kaho aur kaho." Batao mere ko. So it's going by step. Okay. It came. The third one came. No. Okay. Swadharma tyaga. To give up one's occupational duties in Varnashrama system is the highest. All this while he proposed Varnashrama system one should do. Now he is saying to give up. Okay. Now don't misunderstand this and stay from tomorrow onwards. I will not go to work. I have become, one of the biggest misconception, especially sometimes this happens. No offense to Matajis and Prabhujis here. What I am trying to say is, sometimes either Mataji or Prabhuji, only one will be attracted to Krishna consciousness. The other will say, okay, no, if this guy goes, wife is thinking, or husband is also thinking, if this lady goes, who will cook for me? And she is going into the jungle, and she will stop everything, or he will stop everything. Like that, this one of the biggest misconception in spirituality is that we will have to renunciate everything and go. No. These are the highest, whatever I am discussing right now here are as you keep your Krishna consciousness to your heart. It is a self journey. It is a self journey. It is not to impose on others. It is to impose on your own self. Okay? So you in your heart, you have to travel through that journey. Not that you show that journey to others and then force others to do like that. Not like that. Okay? While of course Sankirtan Yajna requires everybody to come together in the spirit of doing it, yet the Smaran is an aspect that you will do individually or collectively. Individually, you have to do it, right? So the bhakti is it has two tracks. One track is individual, yourself, and the other one is to facilitate congregational organization to do together, seva also. Both are important. So to give one's occupational duties, karma tyaga, by such renunciation, the Supreme Personality of Godhead is satisfied. So because in the previous stages there is still some material activities, even though you give the results to Krishna, such activities are within the material universe. So Mahaprabhu wanted to push the limit to the next level. It is like this. When you join the school like this, right, they will tell A, B, C. You write how A, B, C, D, like that. You learn. Then you learn 1, 2, 3 like that. Then you go forward, then you'll say you learn 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2. Then you go further, then you'll know even most advanced mathematics, arithmetics, whatever that, algebra and all that. So like that you learn, right? As you make progress, will you get stuck at only again? No. Before I do this in the PhD exam, you will say, no, wait. Let me get my slate, because in my childhood, my teachers told me only to write on a slate A, B, C first. Then you'll write A, B, C, Z. Now I'll take the paper. Will you do like that? On the ladder, when you're going up, will you remove your feet from the lowest rung and to put the next to the next one? Or you will get stuck to this only? You'll remove. If you get stuck, then you'll do that Olympic, whatever that gymnastics you are doing. You don't want to leave this feet, but you want to go to the highest. Then you will put 1 foot here, 1 foot there. Try to. What will happen? Like, karate guys, they will do, right? Full karate, they will put 2 legs like this. On one single leg, he will stand. Imagine that like this, Bruce Lee, and he'll put 1 leg fully straight. That will happen. You can't do that. Okay? Neither here nor there. Na ghar ka na ghat ka ho jayega. Aisa nahi hai. So when you have to go up, you have to leave certain things, certain habits. You have to slowly get it. Even though those habits are spiritually related to. So sarvadharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja. Krishna himself is saying sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja. What that means is, doesn't mean that I will now stop working, doesn't mean that I will stop helping, doesn't mean that I will show disinterest at work or at home, or my wife, I'm fully now. You will relinquish one wife here and go into the jungle. There Veerappan will be ready. And on top of it, now once you go there, 6 more wives will come in the mind. What happened? I came in full rush, but I don't know. I forgot what was the Tesla's stock was. My 401k, did I move the portfolio properly or not? I forgot. Now you got 10 more wives in your head. Okay. So that is what. Sarvadharman parityajya mam ekam sharanam vraja aham tvam sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma suchaha. Krishna is saying what that means is to take the shelter of the Lord Shri Krishna is the highest dharma. So don't immaturely take these things. Na dharmam shruti guna niruktam kilakuru braje radha krishna prachura paricharyam ihatanu. Na dharmam means na dharmam na adharmam. So This is from Manas Siksha. Manas Siksha is by Srila Raghunath Das Goswami. He says, he has thus enjoined, basically what it says is, don't do dharma or adharma. Don't be attached, what it means. Oh, I do so much of charity, I do this, that, this. Don't be attached to that. I don't do this, I don't do that. That also don't be attached. Nowadays, I don't watch movies at all. Nowadays, I don't eat this. Don't be attached to any of this. Simply offer the best course is to engage. This is what it is. He has thus enjoyed that we should not perform religious or religious activities as prescribed in the Vedas. The best course is to engage always in the service of Lord Sri Krishna and Radharani. That is the perfection of everything. Like that, this is the Swadharma Tyaga. Now I will do this Swadharma Tyaga in the service of Krishna. Like that. So that is, this is again also external. Tell me something more. So like this, Mahaprabhu is asking next level and next level like this. Then comes the Jnana Mishra Bhakti. Jnana Mishra Bhakti. Jnana Mishra means you take a Sumit mixie. In that mixie they have that this one, right, jar. You put bhakti in it and sprinkle some jnana also, knowledge. And then you fit it, then mixed. Bhakti mixed with jnana. Now, our acharyas tell us that bhakti is independent of jnana also. That is correct. But in the preliminary stages, one would need, see, for me to love somebody, I should know about them, right? Yes, no. You say, okay, there is Krishna, there is somebody, now you start love. That doesn't happen, right? You need to understand who that personality is, what is his greatness is. No, you understand what did Shri Krishna said, Bhagavad Gita, you read Bhagavad Gita. That is all jnana also, but used in the service of in bhakti. So there's nothing wrong. One has to, again, it's another step in the ladder, like you're saying. You need the understanding of what that personality for me to love that personality. So that is Jnana Mishrama Bhakti. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Nasochatina Kankshati Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhaktim Labhate Param. So these are the question, these are the, see in the law of court, if the lawyer says, oh, I believe like this, I believe, nobody believes. Then he'll say, according to section 3.2.1, he is guilty or not, like that. They'll quote. So when Ramananda Rai is proposing these things, he is quoting. He is giving his proposal by giving substantiate statements in that argument. So he is saying, Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma Nasochatina Kankshita Sama Sarveshu Bhuteshu Mad Bhaktim Labhate Param. One who is thus transcendently situated at once realizes Supreme Brahman and becomes fully joyful. Brahma Bhuta Prasannatma. One who has realized that he is Brahman, he is the spirit soul, and become Prasanna Atma. He has become fully blissful. Na sochati na kankshati. Doesn't ask green card, doesn't ask 401k portfolio, doesn't ask this thing, that thing and all. Na sochati na kankshati. He is not, this guy in his plate has 2 rasagullas, I have only 1 rasgulla. He is not, okay, he is not, comparing himself. Na sochati. He is miserable. Oh, those in the beginning when they gave for the prasadam, they gave samosas, now they are giving nothing. Like that he will not do. Why did this guy got that? I didn't get this. They don't make comparisons like that. Na sochatina kankshati. Samas sarveshu bhuteshu. They have equipoised vision at all the living entities. And mad bhakti. If you come to that stage, Krishna says, mad bhaktim labhate param. Then you will get my bhakti. Okay. So devotional service. So some knowledge of becoming Brahman. So there is in Vedic scriptures, there is Sankhya philosophy. Sankhya philosophy basically deals with the material elements, the metaphysical world, all that. So some people approach spirituality through that meditation, understanding that, invoking chakras, all that, all those things are there. Anyways, so he proposes like that. Then he says, hey, this is also external. Tell me something more. So he is about to now propose a different one, but I think I'll stop here. I'll just stop with this one. Next slide. That's all. Okay. What did he say? Jnana Shunya Bhakti. Previously he said Jnana Mishrama. Now he is saying Jnana Shunya. He is contradicting himself again. Now Jnana Shunya Bhakti means after you understand, now this knowledge is no more needed. When a baby is born, small baby, the baby is trying to understand the world. Then the baby understands, somebody is feeding me, the mother feeds every day. Within few years, within 1 or 2 years, my baby understands that she is my mother. She is the one who is going to take care of me. That jnana was needed only to the extent that, okay, she is my mother, she is my father, they are going to take care of me, they are the ones who are going to provide me everything, like that. But once that happens, now that is no more needed, that jnana, for the baby to mature in its love. You understand? Everybody is understanding? So the jnana is not needed anymore. Now that's already established. So now the bhakti matures itself into jnana shunya bhakti. Pure devotional service without any touch of speculative knowledge is the essence of perfection. So he's saying that is the perfection. This is the greatest thing that I have heard. What is it? Jnana shunya bhakti. Jnane prayasam udapasya namante eva jivanti sanmukharitam bhavadi yavartam sthane sthitigata Shrutigatam tanuvan manobhir ye prayaso jito ajitopi asitais trilokyam. What that means is, my dear Lord, please repeat after me. My dear Lord, those devotees who have thrown away the impersonal conception of absolute truth and have therefore abandoned discussing empirical philosophical truths. So what they have rejected Brahman realization, they have rejected empirical philosophical speculation, which is called Jnana Yoga. You know, Sankhya Yoga and all comes under that. Okay. Empirical philosophical means physical as well as metaphysical elements, reading, going deeper into that. Should hear, repeat, should hear. So those people who rejected those A and B, Brahman realization and Jnana, right? Those people, person A who has rejected these two, should hear from whom? Let's see. Should hear from self-realized devotees about your holy name, form, pastime, qualities. Basically, name means holy name, nama, form means rupa, guna, leela. Repeat after me. Nama, rupa, guna, leela. Nama, rupa, guna, leela. Again. Nama means holy name, rupa means form of the Lord, guna means the attributes of the Lord, and leela means pastimes of the Lord. So they should hear these four. They should completely follow the principles of devotional service and remain free from illicit sex, gambling, intoxication and animal slaughter, surrendering themselves fully with the body words. Tanuvan manobhir. Tanu, vak, mana. Tanu means body, vak means speaking, mana means mind. When you employ all these things, tanu means your body. Yesterday everybody was doing service. They are running here, there, doing this thing, that thing, all the full service they are doing. Tanu. Vak, like Prabhuji was talking about, glories of Krishna, Haribo, like this he was chanting. Vak, using the vak also. He is using his body, he is using vak, mana, mind. How will you do this program? That mana means mind. In mind also he is thinking, how do I run this program? How do we make this program successful, like that. Tanu, van, manobhir. When you employ all these three things in the service of the Lord, that is the highest perfection. Indeed, you are conquered by such persons, although you are always unconquered. Okay, so that is the proposal of Jnana Shunya Bhakti. He quotes this. Jnana Shunya Bhakti means one who has abandoned Jnana, one who has abandoned Brahman realization, and hear from the people who are glorifying Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela, and hence serves. That is the highest. Okay, so in this he has abandoned Jnana also, right? He has abandoned all the Varnashrama, everything, and he has come to the step where he is simply now focusing on Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leelas of those realized souls and trying to serve. Tanuvan manobhir. With Tanu, Vak, Mana. Tanu, body, Vak, speech, Mana. So Srila Prabhupada gave us this opportunity to do Nama. Every day we are chanting. When we come here to Gita Mandir, we are chanting Nama. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Like that. Nama, Rupa. We are seeing the form of the Lord. Soon, once the Lord wishes, it will manifest in the form of a temple in the deities. Until then, we are going to this temple, that temple, right? We are seeing the form of the Lord. Yes? They also have the deities here. We are seeing the form of the deities here. Prabhupada gave us. Nama, Rupa ho gaya. Guna. Guna means the greatest qualities of the Lord. We are discussing. Like, we are coming here, there are books are there. We are discussing from Chaitanya Charitamrita. We are discussing from Bhagavatam, like that. So we are glorifying the dash of the Lord. What? Fill in the blank. Gunas. Rama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. Pastimes of the Lord. The Lord has come and done so many Leelas. We are discussing from that also, right? So we are doing all the Nama, Rupa, Guna, Leela. And we are employing Tanu, Vak, Manobhir in the service of the Lord. Then this is the highest. So I'll stop here. So far, how many stages became? Stage 5. So totally 12 are there. So the part 2 we'll do next time once we get a schedule. Okay. So this goes one level up and up and up and up and like that. Okay. So I'll stop here. So it starts with occupational varnashrama dharmas. One has to follow. Next, karma arpana. Third, jnana. Jnana Mishrama Bhakti. Fourth, that is fourth. In between there is something. Huh? Swadhyaya. Really? No, renunciation was there. Yeah, exactly. Swadharma Tyaga. Correct. In between Swadharma Tyaga. Correct, Prabhuji. Prabhuji said. Swadharma Tyaga and then Jnana Mishrama and now Jnana Shunya. Next we will see, like, TV serials, right? They'll say. Just before especially the old, these ladies, they'll zoom, like that, they'll zoom on them. And just she's about to open her mouth, the lady in the serial, TV serial, they'll say next week. Like that, this is next time. When I get a chance, okay? Thank you so much, Prabhuji and Matajis, for this. Amazing services we are all doing. And this is this is all for the purification of ourselves. So again, once again, my Lord, please repeat after me. My Lord Shri Krishna, my Lord Ramachandra, we have done all these services for your pleasure. So please kindly accept this and bless us so that we become more purified in our spiritual journey. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jayo Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada, Jayo Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Haribo, Ananta Kodi Vaishnava Vrinda ki jai. Gaura Pramanande. Thank you. Hare Krishna.